Hey, welcome back to the show. Grab the coffee. Let's do this, guys. It's Monday. What? So, as you know, I've been watching the show From on MGM Plus. Recently finished season 2, and I'm here to talk about it. And I'm going to get a few negative things out of the way before I go into the cool parts. Because I don't like to spend too much time on negativity, but I do have a few issues. So, starting with the overall season is just slower. There's a lot of dialogue, heavy on the dialogue on every scene, almost. Not that I have an issue with them building the arcs and building the characters and setting the scene and setting it up for another season, which is primarily what I think they were doing, but it feels like they had a different showrunner or a different writer. A lot of new things are introduced, and as I said in the last review, I liked it because they had two different things going on. It was the you can't leave the town, right? And then creatures come out at night, and you need the talisman to protect yourself. That was the set of the rules in season 1 with the visions and a couple other things. If you did your homework, you watched it. So it introduces a lot more, a lot of stuff that unfolds that is actually cool, but it takes a long time to introduce those things. A few episodes I was watching and I was kind of like, all right, let's go. But aside from the slower pace, it actually was pretty good. Now here's a scene that I have an issue with, and it was, if you watch season 2, let me know if you have the same experience. Now I don't know if I ruined this for you or not, or if you picked up on it when you were watching, or if you plan to. So there's a scene when Randall takes Donna out into the woods, and without giving too much away, Jim shows up, and also Boyd. So Randall, in his mischievous ways, takes the keys to the van that they use to go out in the woods and goes, oh, you need these keys to get home, and then throws them out into the woods, and it's just before dark where the creatures are about to come out. So Boyd's all like, let's get in the RV, because they're out by the wrecked RV. They all get in there and put the talisman up, and then they're all safe in there. But then the monsters come out around the RV, and then something unexpected happens and triggers a reaction with Randall. So they all smash the windows of the RV and they're like, let's get in the van and get out of here. So they all get in the van and leave. But no mention of the keys. Nobody went to go get the keys. The whole reason they were there was because he threw the keys away. I don't know. That was just one part that I saw and I was like, alright. It's like the writers of the show forgot that he threw the keys and then they just were like, alright, let's get in the van and leave. But I digress. But definitely a lot of good. A lot happens with Jade figuring out the notebooks and the symbols and the visions that he keeps having, and I feel like he's starting to put some things together. And Tabitha, her whole seeing the Ghost Kids thing and needing to get to the tower and that whole story arc, which, by the way, cliffhanger ending with that whole situation. Watch that. Mind blown on the ending. Good ending, slow season, but man, and then Boyd with the worms in the arms. He has this whole my blood is your blood now. He transfers his blood to the creatures and then finds a way to kill one, dissect it, and see what's going on. And then maybe they have a way to fight these things with the bile that the creature produced, and they're going to try to make these silver bullets, coat them in the bile and shoot them off and see if maybe that doesn't start killing them. Definitely a lot of things going on in this season. Not to mention the dreams. Now everybody's having dreams and they're getting hurt from their dreams. Oh, it's nuts. It is pretty cool, but I don't know. I would say the only issue I actually have is just the pacing. I felt like there were long episodes with nothing happening and then episodes where they tried to cram 3 or 4 different new plots into the show all at once. Very much looking forward to season 3 to see where it goes. I will keep you posted. You know this. I guess your homework is to watch season 2, get caught up, post in the comments, let's get a discussion going. Let me know if you like it, man. Let me see if you noticed the season 2 difference in how it's ran. There was some changes there. Not necessarily bad, but just different. For sure, a lot of ankuis. You'll get that if you watch the show. Ankui! Creepy ghost kids. What are you gonna do, right? Well, my creepy companions, that about wraps up this week. Thank you as always for watching and for stopping by the old Box Office Buzz 302 channel. As always, I'll see you in 7 days. Have a great week. Thanks for watching.